Hey, what's going on, you guys? Coming back with another video. Appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. In today's video, I want to talk about investing in yourself. This is a topic that I love to talk about just because I feel like it's really important that we all do that. And in today's video, I want to come from a different angle. I want to talk about investing in yourself through the means of your personal credit. Using your credit if you have to. If it's necessary. Now, the reason I want to talk about this is because and this is myself included, a lot of us, we find ourselves in a position in life that we might not be happy with. Maybe we're working a job that we're just not happy at. We don't like it. Maybe we're working a job that is simply just doesn't pay us enough. And maybe we just have great ideas that we would like to try, give it a go. And the one thing that's stopping us is having the money to fund these ideas. So to give some examples, like I said, you're at a job that doesn't pay you enough, or a job you just don't like. Maybe you have some ideas to go to a trade school or a tech school to get some education so that you could get to the next level. Maybe you have an idea to start a small business, or maybe it's just the idea to fund some creative idea that you have that you feel like could propel you to the next level. And the only thing that's stopping you is having the money to fund these ideas. Trade schools, tech schools, they could get expensive. Starting a small business, I'm pretty sure that's expensive. You could be talking $10,000, $15,000. So if we're in this position, I feel like it's really important that we develop our credit so that we can have access to the money to fund these ideas that we have, so that we can get to the next level. Because a lot of us, and I did this in the past, I was just sit in a certain spot in my life and just accept it as the best that I could do, because I figured that doing some of these things was only something that the rich or the wealthy could do. But that's not true at all. Now that I've furthered my education with credit, and the fact that I came home from prison with a sub 500 credit score, and now I got it to 7 to 750, depending on what bureau you're talking about. And now I have access to more money, and now I'm able to kind of fund some of these things that I want to do. The YouTube channel, I'm able to get more camera equipment, software programs that's helping me out with the trading that I'm doing. I'm able to invest in that, pay for coaching, pay for whatever it is that I need. And it's really been like the difference maker in where I am right now opposed to where I was when I first got home. The type of things I'm able to do. So I just want to give this information out there, because a lot of us, we don't realize that, you could have all these things that you want. That's kind of the benefit of being in this country. You might not like America for its culture and its politics, but one thing you can't dispute is the amount of opportunity that we have out here in America, and especially through credit. We could literally go out and get something that we can't afford, as long as we build our credit up and show these the financing institution that we're dealing with, that we look good on paper. There's not too many places in the world where you could do that. And what really had me thinking about this is a conversation I had with this guy who worked at a dealership. It was 2 weeks ago. I was taking my friend. He was going to go get a car, and we were talking to this guy. And he was, a higher up in the dealership, definitely like a wealthy individual. He was very successful. He showed us pictures of different things that he was doing, out on his boat, all these classic old school cars he had. And he grew up in Germany and spent a lot of time in London as well. And he was a Persian guy. And not that his race or ethnicity matters at all. I just want to add a little context to the story. But he was just telling us how, in America, you could really come into a dealership and get a car that you really can't afford. And that was kind of, that wasn't the situation with my friend. His situation was just that his credit wasn't the greatest, but he was still able to come in there with enough, enough cash and finesse the situation to still come out, and get a car. And he was just telling us that basically, like, America's one of the only spots in the world where you can really do that. And like I said, he grew up in Germany and England, and he said not even in those countries can you really just get whatever you want. He had gave him an example. He had talked about in America, you could drop out of high school, and if you tell yourself you want to make $20,000 a month, you could do that here in America. He said that's not the case in even London or Germany, and those are two very developed countries. They're sitting there neck and neck with America in terms of that. But it really just hit me different when he told me that. And even though those were things that I kind of already knew, but for whatever reason, just hearing it come out of his mouth just let me know, like, man, that's so true. Like, we are sitting on a gold mine when it comes to opportunity. And credit is one of those opportunities that we all have access to. It takes some work to get to where you need to be to get access to the funding that you may need, but it's definitely possible as long as you start that process up. So that's kind of what I want to touch on today. I feel like we have to invest in ourselves. You know, we have incredible minds, we have ideas, and there's no reason you should be fearful about putting money behind your idea. I did a live stream with my friend John today on his page, on his YouTube channel, Growth Through Calisthenics, and we had talked about Elon Musk and Tesla and investing in stocks, which is a great thing. I'm pretty sure anybody who invested in Tesla, years ago is doing extremely well right now. But basically, what we talked about is that um, we feel confident about investing in Elon Musk's vision, and we feel safe with following behind him, and for good reason. He's a brilliant individual, but why should we not have that same confidence in ourselves? It doesn't take being a brilliant person to, you know, to acquire a better position in life. All it takes is one good idea and you putting the money behind there and having the belief in yourself that is going to work out. And also putting, the necessary education behind it, putting the necessary energy into it. But we have to be confident in our own ideas and putting the money in it. And, have that blind faith when it comes to, our ideas and our ideas manifesting and actually becoming that thing that we believe it can become. So, I know I'm rambling a little bit, but I just feel like this is really important. I've seen the way it changed my position. I just want to throw this information back out there. And we could definitely all understand how credit, in itself, it has its flaws. Maybe the whole credit system is built on bad principles. I get all that. But to me, what's better? Would you rather sit in a position in life that you aren't happy with, or would you ever, take that shot on becoming better, or increasing your financial position so that you can live a higher quality life? And to me, that's what it's all about. So that's pretty much the video for today. Just wanted to throw that out there. I appreciate you guys for watching as always. I'm going to keep the videos coming. And other than that, stay up and stay positive as always. Peace out.